Hey, Bragg. Not too bad, dude. Alright, let's finish this run. Yeah, man. Pretty keen, not gonna lie. This build's coming online too. Hey, Hanno. Almost, dude. We're doing pretty well with it. We definitely took a different approach. But yeah, it works. It'd be easier to level Holy Spell Totem. Or Holy Fire Totem, sorry. But I think this approach works fine. I'll link another build that was put out last league from another creator with that variation of league start. But yeah, this worked pretty good. This is what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be going deep delve.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yeah, I know, right? Who would have ever thought I would ever play delve in a million years? Yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I'm sort of playing this, because, yeah, I can't do clutch builds anymore. I'm too old.
Give it to me.
Yeah, I might do that too, to be honest with you. We're going to do some different stuff, but Luminary looks fun. But we're going to max this out first and go straight into Mage Blood with it.
Child, I've seen resurrection. It was nightmarish, not beautiful.
Hey, perf, yeah, man, definitely. Only 1 week to go.
To gather my will.
Yeah, I'm going to do a video. It won't be for League starters, but it'll be builds that you can take into Delve. It's just too hard to narrow it down. Like, there's a select few good builds, Bone Shadow, all that sort of stuff. Shield Crush. But yeah, most builds can go in a delve pretty easily, but not sure. We'd have to have a look. But we'll probably will make a Luminary Delve build. Just an Aura Stacker or something like that.
Your loyalty has gone unrewarded. Go to God.
Nah.
If he should have
MSOS is good. It can go very deep. But there are other builds like Dual Strike of Momentum and stuff like that went far deeper. MSOS is really expensive compared to other builds that can go deep as well. And it's going to be harder to do MSOS because of synthesized gear being no longer available. So it's going to be a corrupt job. But it's still going to be incredibly strong and, you know, a T1 build, but or an S tier build, but I think there's just a ton of other builds that we can play now. I think we'll see Blazing Salvo come back as well. Honestly, Blazing Salvo would be really good with Cloak of Flame on the Reliquary in... But this build should be able to go pretty deep.
I must have time to gather my will.
That's fair enough, dude. Play whatever you find is the most fun. I'll be there for Deep Delve though. Or I'll be there for League Start. Pretty keen. Hey Root, how's it going, dude? I actually just did a community builds video before I logged on the stream, so... Yeah, man. But we're going Avenging Flame Totems, so it's a little bit different. It's clunky, and that's why I like it. It's good when you get further in the levels. So I'm playing it from very early on, but you would normally go Holy Flame Totem. I'm okay with it being clunky then, because I'm very tanky early on, and that is deliberate because we're going to be delving. And I think I have a solution to the clear as well. Yeah. I think so. There's another creator that also did this last league. So I'll feature their version or my version, whichever one you want to go with. Mine will be gearing into it earlier. But we might start a movement, avenging flame totems for league start. Yeah, that's it. Mine's going to be going more max block, more armor, more regen earlier on. As you can see, like, the only item I purchased was Refractor. And Refractors were 7C on League Start on day one, so they've just got to be available. If it's not available, just run Holy Flame Totem until it is.
My mana is spent.
There we go. Yeah.
Portal. Watch yourself.
Build is like the definition of jank, and that's why I want to play it.
Good to see these out. There is nothing else.
Hey, Zig.
Must have time to gather.
Oh yeah, that's the wrong build. I haven't got a POB up for it yet. I'm mapping it in a league start scenario. Not yet. There is another creator that has a different variation for ultimatum, but mine's a bit different.
My mana is spent.
Yeah, you would. Oh, sort of. Because you still have to cast Flamewood, so it's not perfect. But it's quite strong. As you can sort of see.
Eclipse called Pride.
Like, we're going to go all out Enmity's Embrace, everything. But yeah, it is a harder build to start. In the way that I've done it. But it is a much tankier build than many others. And a stupid damage output endgame wise. Yeah. Xanath is pretty much the only way you can go. You could go Sarah Shard, but you lose too much defense. Yeah, use Holy Flame Totem first until you get about your second Ascendancy. But I did it a bit differently. I went a spell at the start, but yeah, thinking on a Holy Flame Totem would be better. But with the socket color changes, it's so much easier to get started. Less complication.
I must have time to gather my will.
We'll be able to finish mapping this one tonight. Will we in Act 9? Yep. We might do a Blazing Salvo run, actually, as well. Leadership's price setup. I'm really thinking about that.
You can gripe.
Oh, you must.
No worries.
You must be. Oh,
Gotta let me build the build, dude. It can essentially become immortal. That's why I'm playing it. It's really good at Delve and Ulti. And I've got some ideas about tech changes as well with gloves and how we can roll that differently moving forwards. Cold res isn't my highest res. Yeah. I have a chieftain version of this build as well, because I played it on chieftain originally, which is nowhere near as powerful as this, but it's tankier initially. Yep. I don't know how you could have ever figured that out. I've never played Delve, ever. Yes.
My mana is spent.
I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. One more regen. Thanks for the follow, dude. Oh, it's gonna be a game changer. Yeah, man. We're going avenging flame totems. We're doing it a bit my way, so we're gonna tank up early on, big regens, and yeah. Need more attack block though, which we'll get from our shield. I just want to play something different. Last league we did CWS, so this will be our build.
I must have time to gather my will.
You did it!
Have you ever heard my...
We need a better shield.
See ya.
Yes.
Yes.
Take care.
The in the matter. Remember, humanity needs.
Well, it took some. Good luck.
When I
Next Saturday is when it drops, man. Dates on the PoE website, man. Oh, we lost Cold Rose.
My mana is spent.
Thanks for the follow, dude.
Must have time to gather.
Really have to fix that Cold Res. That's all we need to fix. Come on, hit the totems. There we go. Perfect. Excellent work. Nah, once it gets geared up, it hits pretty hard. It just relies on enemies hitting you, but it's okay. You know, like, early on, it's fine. Once we get to endgame, we'll get Black Zenith on the first afternoon. It'll be fine. If it's not feeling good, just level with Holy Flame Totem early on. I'm not in a rush to, like, get to endgame or whatever, so... But the damage is respectable, and we'll have quality which will increase our damage further. But yeah, I'm playing for fun. I'm not playing for super high, fast-paced meta.
My mana is spent.
Oh, I can just retrofit the one I played from a few leagues ago, so I'll just feature that build and update the POB. Hex Blast mines, yeah, it's down to 1 second cooldown from 2, so it should be pretty good. It's one of those gotta be patient builds. There we go. Easy.
You killed.
Actually, we can go. So what I'll do is I'll rejig the POB to have a Holy Flame Totem set up as a secondary hitter. Thanks for subbing, man. Yeah, we got good regen for straight up. It's a pretty good run time. It's not bad. 8-hour run, not too bad. On a league start scenario, it's pretty decent. Not the fastest, but yeah, it could be faster. Holy Flame Totem would make it half that, so. It got buffed again in the patch, so its cooldown went down to 1 second. So technically it got double the amount of damage. That's probably more playable. There would have still been people playing it last patch too. Everyone's going to go Winter Orb this league, I guarantee you. Winter Orb used to be super strong. Oh, was it Winter Orb? One where you run around where you just shoot everything? That used to be super popular once upon a time, and it's just come back hard. Like, it only takes like 1 or 2 creators to just feature non-stop cold.winter orb builds, and that's all everyone will play. But there's way better builds out there. Cobra Lash is good.
My mana is spent.
That's why this is strong. When it locks in, it just wrecks.
Truly become the heretic, dabbling in foul alchemy.
You have a mother's farewell.
Yeah, and it's consistently strong. They haven't touched it, so if anything, you have more power.
I must have time to gather my will.
I don't know what this playlist is from, but it's bloody good.
My mana is spent.
They're still pretty strong though. %.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yep, that's it. Just gotta troubleshoot it. I like the fact that I can sit inside the thingo and just... probably league starter at this point. It's a bit slower on the start, but I'm okay with that because it's going to be really strong in Delve. And that's what makes it great.
Not. Ah.
See ya.
Yeah, man.
Go with God.
Should have something up tomorrow. I had a taco bowl and spent the night with my missus, just chilling out. That's pretty much all I wanted to do for my birthday, is just have a break.
I must have time.
I'm getting boring and old. Oh, I think there'll be some good options. I'm more excited about the Legion crafting because I think there'll be some crazy shit you can do with that. If you hit the right, right conversion. In my case, if I can get Black Zenith gloves out of Asenaths and get the explode mod, I'm laughing. You bastard. Hit the totems, you idiot. Oh my god. Dude's a bit of a nuffy. There we go. Now he decked himself. Yeah, it is. It's going to be really good.
Perhaps for once, something good will come from this vile Trathan alchemy.
I reckon, man. They're just like, just sit here and chill, boys. No, you need one blue. One blue or red. Can't wait for the... This is so annoying. I can't wait for the changes. Alright. I didn't hit. We're gonna have to run it back. Yeah, the socket changes are gonna be a game changer. A lot less painful to gear up.
I must have time to gather my
I never go this route. Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to gear into the campaign. Well, that's the thing. We don't know what the probability drop is on that. This can go as low as 6,000 based on the tree that I benchmarked from.
So here we
into the heart.
It gets really strong really quick. Once we get Black Zenith, we're laughing.
More.
They come from the was it minor pinnacle boss, the black whatever it is, the gore dude. So they're pretty deterministic. They can drop pretty easily, but they're very cheap. Like 2C on day one. I don't think that'll change either. There. Generally, I would start delving before now, but we're doing a league start run, so... Ooh. Max res.
Local.
Fantastic. It's got chaos res on it too. That's actually a really good ring. It's like a god ring roll. Blazing Salvo would be another. And we'll probably do that run as well, just to renew our guide. But very strong at delving. And it's getting a buff. I need to double check that though. No, it's on hit.
must have time to gather my will.
Not logging in the standard to just sell a helmet.
At last.
Darkness and blood with wrath. I am no beast of
You're well. Ready to go.
That's pretty good. So like, we have 12.4 thousand EHP without tinkering with stuff. Pretty tanky.
Well,
Alright, let's go Sin.
Trust old Whalem. Don't. The goddess is watching.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh, gold doors.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door. Gold is the most liberating of metals. The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path. Slowness lends strength to one's
Alright.
enemies.
Hope he hits the totems.
Failure is an illusion.
More aggressive Azara, the more he dies.
By the goddess, what ambition!
Hey, Nurks.
Time is not to be wasted.
I must have time to gather my will.
I'm not upset by it. It'll work relatively similarly. I don't think you'll find it'll be a net nerf. It'll be basically a net nothing. Same as mana. It's similar to what they do with mana reservation, reduction versus efficiency. It's the same thing. They did it years ago, so it's not inconsistent with PoE 2 either. So if you understand somewhat how it works in PoE 2, then it'll be the same. But there's so many solutions to deal with mana in this game that it's not a big issue.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands.
Yeah, it'll be possible. You just have negative mana rings. Very easy.
By the goddess, what
These are in there.
ambition. My 3 lieutenants remain. Misery loves company, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still in the game. It was an old Syndicate craft, but yeah, it should still be available. They didn't say it was removed. It's just percentage mana reduction versus efficiency. That's the only real change. Going pretty good, man. We should have a pretty clean run on league start day. I think I've figured out a lot of the stuff that I need to know. I think I'll level up until about Act 8 with Holy Spell Totem.
Must keep those promises. The Empire awaits you with open jaws. Claw your way to the top.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. Luckily I'm tanky.
Strike illegality in your gilded dungeon, Ascendant.
Don't ask me math tonight. My last day off, I'm not doing math tonight. What are we doing? I don't really need that. We can do alt ascendancy. I don't think that's the best ascendancy to take. Oh, not that I hate math. I just don't have the brain power tonight.
Good tidings to you.
Like, I'm an accountant, but
Wait for no man.
I just don't feel like doing math tonight. Yeah, one socket in that should be fine.
Hello there, exile.
It is good to see that you survive. Remember,
Ah.
humanity needs us.
Oh. So now we have a mortal call because we generate endurance charges. We basically maintain almost constant immortal call as it levels up.
You there, exile! I'm in need of your services once more. Help me!
Or just have a good amount of damage reduction. Pretty damn tanky, not gonna lie. Yeah, it doesn't work, I just realized, but it doesn't matter. That's okay. Still strong, still will work. To a degree. Still gives us good defense. We got tons of defense layers going on here. We're pretty tanky. Alright. I like it. We could have done that way earlier. Into the subman. I'm gonna go with like the chaos looking one, the Nurgle looking one, because it just has cooler stuff in it. I'm gonna probably buy it in the next day.
This ghastly nightmare must be put to an end.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually like knights and like clean look, but yeah, that chaos one just looks awesome. Already got that mod. Yeah, we're pretty tanky early on. That's pretty crazy level tanky. We need another aura. Yeah, it's Hierophant. Well, both can, but Hierophant's just better. The other alternative relies too heavily on the ascendancy percentage of life explode, and it's just not sustainable. Whereas this doesn't. This is just stupid levels of damage. Hey Arcanon, how's it going, dude?
The prodigal Bannon is. Now that you have
Probably not the right one to get.
Now that
time and tide.
Yeah. Always keep your eyes on the horizon.
It don't ever get.
We need a new shield.
What do you need?
Who's the Gamba dude?
Bugger me to the depths. Here our ways divide.
Yes. For freedom. Good tidings to you.
Who there?
Oh yeah? What build are you doing, dude?
Always keep your eyes on the horizon.
Almost never used them. I can't remember what they're called. Oh. Yeah, it should be able to get up online very quickly. You just have to invest back into it. But yeah, it's very, very good. Jug Cyclone? Yeah, it should go well. That's why I'm playing it. It's just got way too many upsides when it comes to offense and defense. Like, I feel very tanky. Gotta keep an eye out for good stuff, and the offense is just crazy good. It is harder build to level up, and when I do the guide, I'll talk about that. But yeah, yeah, exactly. That's one of the big advantages. That's what I benchmarked off of. So we'll be going that route, and I'm gonna introduce some new tech into it as well. I've got some ideas on some changes. Also, really popular ultimatum build. There's another creator that did an ultimatum setup, so I'll feature that when I do the next build list for League Start. But as you can see, like, we're just picking shit up in campaign, except for Refractor. We're really tanky. Like, we're stupidly tanky. We have 666 life regeneration per second, 170 matter, and almost max block. We just need a better shield.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yeah, Chieftain takes a bit more to get up and running. I've done Chieftain before. Hiero's far better because of the damage. And the nerf is irrelevant because the 10% quality buff for just having one red socket is superior. I'd say we'll be able to get like 40 to 50% quality very easily on totems. Yeah. I'll make sure I preface that, you know, I'll fix up the early leveling for Holy Flame Totem and stuff like that too, so... I'll work on the POB after stream. But yeah, this is super tanky. And Refractor is only was only 7C last league on League Start, so it's not expensive. Like anyone saying, oh, it's builds bait build or whatever. Nope. If you don't get it, you just use lesser or greater multiple projectiles instead of the setup that I have. You switch to at level at Act 8. So But I'm very happy with my defenses right now. I'm very tanky. And we have room for another aura, which I don't even know where I'm going to put in there yet. It doesn't like Elder, like base Elder fight initially. So it has some issues with certain like bosses, but there's one or two maps that it can't do easily because it relies on getting hit. I don't know, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm just cheesing through the game now. But the Immortal Core setup will still do it. It'll still be strong. Like it's still gonna do damage reduction. And we do cast when damage taken with Searing Bond totems, so then you automatically trigger Searing Bond as well as you're running through for extra damage. Yep. Perfect for taking on multiple enemies. You just keep casting totems, it just blows the whole screen up. And Black Zenith is very cheap because it's such a common drop. And with charge corrupts this league, it'll be easier to get more endurance charge over the endurance charge stack. And we can use precursor rings as well to buff our defense up even more, so. Which we get easily when we delve. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I think this will be a lot cheaper.
God shall be your
I fear.
Bannon.
Not bad. But it doesn't have cold res. Yeah, no, it might actually. I might have fucking fucked the price. Yeah, my bad. I fucked up there. Like, damn you, Jorgen, you bastard.
freedom.
Oh, it's fucking horrible build. Absolutely disgusting. Don't play this build. There'll be some other creator go, it takes too long to get started, except it fucking cleans the whole endgame up. But yeah. Can we mod on that? Oh, it can. Nice. I'm going lower tier rolls as well so that we don't have like the issue of random shit being in the build. Oh, well, we should run purity of elements, but purity. I don't think we can run it yet. I don't think we have enough reservation efficiency to do that.
What are we?
No. Well, we may have to get rid of that. We'll have to add that back in eventually. Now I'm ailment immune. Bye-bye ailment problems. Technically it is because you can target farm the gloves. But it would be a bit more difficult earlier on. But if you hit Sire Shards or something, you're laughing.
I knew that you would find the path of righteousness once more, my Lord of Light. I shall be honored to fight by your side.
Probably gonna find we're actually better off keeping... I think we might be better off with that earlier on. We can run Purity of Elements later.
Must have time to gather. Local, need your aid.
Yeah, RF is really good. If you're gonna follow a good guide, just follow Fox. People have asked me to do one, but I don't see the point in doing that. His guides are very complete. Yeah, you can take it in the delve, and you can either keep RF. It'll struggle lower down in lower depths, but it'll still work. But inevitably, you'll have to migrate to something else, and there's tons of different builds out there. This build will be something that you could switch to later on. Technically, you could start RF and move into this.
This, I shall strike you down.
8 hours, 22 minutes is not a terrible run. Yeah, it does, yeah. I've done a chieftain version in the past. You can also roll it Ignite too. Ignite works well. You could actually technically run it on Elementalist with Ignite. Do we even need? Yeah, we do. It's nice just being able to just tank everything. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can respec into this easily. Tons of builds out there. You just gotta look outside of what's normal meta. It's definitely, there's a big advantage of being Hierophant with this type of setup. Because it's Totem specialization. I think there's far better builds you can do on Luminary. Yeah, man. I'll be doing more, don't worry. Boom. Easy. Thanks for following, man. I think it can, yeah. You gotta run replica Alberons though and strength stack into it, but yeah, it can. There's a few builds that have done it in the last 2 leagues from what I've seen.
It's over.
So, time and tide. Good tidings to you.
Alright.
By the light for freedom.
And we don't even need to fix our reses up because they're already fixed. Go straight into endgame with no need to fix your build. It's pretty good. Alright, we got to go get a few more points. Let's just pull this into poedb. It's already getting good damage. 20,000 effective hit pool very early on is very good. Alright, let's go get the rest of the points. I haven't seen any of those, but I assume they're around. Just YouTube it, man, or chuck it into Poe Ninja and see what pops up. Yeah, man. I don't think that'll be the case. Usually it's based on drop rates. Like, it can happen like that, but if they're common drops, usually that's not the case. But we'll see. You never know. You might be right. I'm not concerned. Just take a few extra runs in Delve to cost it up.
The corrupt shall fall.
There it is.
Exile. Time and tide wait for no man.
Or we can just go to the waypoint and go back out. I don't think. I think it's over. Yeah, over precautious to predict it just yet. We have to see what the market looks like. I'm impressed at how tanky Hierophant is. We might as well take that too. All right.
You for freedom.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Go.
Always skip over a few things. Oh, I dinged as well. What am I at? 880, 925 with all totems up. Not bad. Yeah, I think you gotta walk in the endgame with this and just be laughing. 'Cause how damn defensive this is. No, this is a Hierophant specific thing because of how totem damage works on Hierophant. But arguably, maybe. I don't see why you couldn't try. But we're fucking strong. Usually you die to the cold dot here, so this is pretty strong. That's insane.
Goodbye.
do anything I would.
See, I'm inclined to take that. Because in Delve, that's more functional. But we wouldn't. We can go that. That gives us more regen. So we just go like straight into Delve. Let's benchmark it. Because basically we're already overcapped, so we're just stacking defenses. Well, actually... Where are we at? Let's go level 50. See what happens. Because this is what we're going to do. Use it in anyway. Yeah, we're good. We day one fucking deep delving. We just need to get quartz for maximum phase uptime. I'd say we're pretty strong. That's insane. It's rock solid. Alright, that's 55. Let's push it more. 84. We're totally like scuffed ass gear on a 4-link. That's exactly what we're gonna do, dude. Is that a joke? Yeah, this is straight out of maps. Straight into maps. See, that's our problem, those life regen nodes, but that's okay because that's not gonna hurt us here, because... It's stupid. Of course it's got life regen. Alright. So I was vindicated in taking that node, so... Like, It's not as pretty as other builds, but it's fucking tankier. Alright, let's go 121. 124. Oh, we went way past 100. Out of maps. Or out of campaign. With no auto triggering, nothing. Not bad. Yep. That'll be me this league. That's tier 9 straight away. Alright, let's push it more. 157. We don't even have last ascendancy. Oh, this is the worst node too. No, okay. Too much. Too much. Well, this is when you would go. So what we'll do is we'll pull the benchmarking up. Alright, let's get Black Zenith. I probably have Black Zenith somewhere. Enfeeble on hit, okay. Oh, we've got to be level 70. Oh, we've got to do one map.
Oh, wish I'd kept that one.
Right, let's go do that T9 map that I picked up. You can't tell me I've forgotten how to do... Hold up. That's better. Almost forgot how the map system works. Been playing with too much PoE2. I figured it out. I got there.
Like stepping into a dream.
Pretty nuts, to be honest with you, how proficient this is.
To gather my will.
Like we're already doing T9. That's nuts. Gotta find cold rays. Jesus Christ. Gotta fix my cold rays. Like you wouldn't walk straight into T11 max like this out of the campaign. You'd have gear up time. So we've done no min max and this is where we're at, so it's not bad. So straight into T9. Pretty decent. Can we craft another ring up? There is a solution here.
Hail, Godslayer.
Yep, that'll work.
My mana is spent.
That fixes that. Alright, let's get back into Delph.
I always.
So the rogue nodes are going to be a problem, but we'll overcome that pretty quickly. So. Thanks for the sub, man. Say that's fairly strong.
Must have time to gather my will.
I don't know. I don't think they will. I think it'll still be available, but we'll see. They didn't make mention of it. People speculate that it's not going to be there, but in the absence of them confirming that, we don't really know. Oh! Thanks for the sub, dude. Just got a random dip drop. Alright. Awesome. That's all my RNG for League Start now officially gone. That's it, man. Thanks for the sub, dude.
My mana is spent.
Too many enemies. Oh my god. The level 82 content, so there's basically T15, T16 content. Alright. Alright, so we hit about 120. That's true, yeah, we could do that. That's 100% true. So we could do it on a custom damage taken setup. Actually, we want...
Ah! Nothing is truly set in stone.
We want that. We need a better shield too. The shield's bad.
Hail, Godslayer.
What's the Gamba?
Oh,
Gamble.
could do worse, exile.
That wouldn't even be bad. more or less what we need.
Return soon, yes?
Don't know how I feel about that. Oh, oh. Perfect. See, we're not gonna have to do this shit anymore. Okay. Being difficult. Oh, we need more dexterity. Open suffix? No. Okay.
Hail God's Slayer.
Gamber and amulet.
Hail God's Slayer.
Ah, what are we I'd consider that a win.
It's not even bad. Was that fire and lightning? Well, we need cold res anyway. So we need another source of...
Hail God's Slayer.
Why do I keep going there?
Oh? Well, it's not nothing.
Need cold. Perfect.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
These have intelligence and cold. That there. Yep.
Hail God's Slayer.
Okay, that was useless. It's 53%. So if we had one blue on that.
God's Slayer. Good day.
We now have a source of exposure. Oh shit. Well, we don't even need that now. Lightning res is slightly benign. Where is that? I can get out of there. Don't even need it. Alright. Our life pool's a little bit low, but it's okay. We'll get more as we level up. Bloody mana siphoners. Alright, we're at T11.
Win back your pride, challenger.
And this is honestly where it...
The paper warrior weaves armor out of reeds.
Oh shit. Alright, too early to do this. Let's take the awards now. Hey dude.
I must have time to gather.
Like you guys are asking about how did it go early game. We're only level 71. We're technically just out of campaign and doing a T11 map.
You there, local, hungry.
Shit. That didn't go down well. But we are over pushing this build well beyond what it should be able to do right now. Generally, we'd have a lot more guts in the build, but as far as speed. We basically need freeze immunity. All right. Hey, dude, how's it going?
Good day. Can I help?
All right, let's try a different map. So that was T11. So I'm totally shit gear doing T11s. Worst case scenario, doing a shit run, but let's do beach. Like, we'd be delving like level 50, something like that right now with this setup. Just getting shitloads of early level. So this is T12. We're getting done by cold and stun. So we need to get stun immunity. This should handle Crystal King a lot better than other builds. Oh yeah? HFT? What's HFT? Oh, Hierophant. It's got good damage scaling with totems. We just gotta fix the physical damage element of it. See, we get stunned? That's a problem. So we're gonna have to get some stun immunity. Yeah, you got a kite. So we need to get crit immunity. We have crit down there, 30%. Plus that, we get crit immunity and increased armor and ES. And we're discounting the fact that to get more damage, we would obviously run cluster jewels too. It's a fair ways out, but yeah, we could get it. I think we will end up needing it. Like, all my gem levels are too low for this. Should be about level 19. Is it bad? Not at all. Yeah, I have Flamewood. So we just gotta... There's a few problems to iron out, which we'll do after we league start, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty consistent, though. Colder is lightning. That's bullshit. Like if we're delving, we should be at about 100 depth with this. So if we peel back and just do like 100 depth, we should be laughing. But we need flasks and everything, so like we're discounting the fact that I haven't done any. Oh, I haven't even done that actually. That's a good. Yeah, Brian King would fix the initial problem. Forgot about that. Like, if you're doing 100 depth delve at level 72 without your 4th ascendancy, that's pretty wild. Shallower delve, man. Probably push it to about 1,000. If you went armor stacker, you'd be laughing though. Why does it have to be lightning? Yeah. League starter though, does the job. What an absolutely shit mob.
Shall fall.
Like, we wouldn't be pushing this, we would be at 100 by the end of probably the day, but... So, one of our problems is fizz damage reduction. We need a lot more armor. Determination would fix that. I feel like determination would be better here.
Hail God Slayer.
8,000 armor is definitely going to help.
One at a time.
Yeah, that helps. We'll probably scale up armor. Try and get like 20 to 30,000 armor early. Yeah. I feel like this feels pretty good now. Except for that. Don't know what killed me there. Oh, my life pool will be too low. That's one of the problems. And lightning is not my friend. So part of what I can do to fix that is that there. And then use that as well. And we can endurance charge stack and take that too. We need to level up more. I think we take this to 75 and then we'll see how we go. Probably have a couple of points in the campaign I can pull in too. I think once we're crit immune, we're laughing at that point. Oh. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because of that totem life. Alright, let's go get a pair. Yeah, it's pretty decent. And we need to take Brian King too.
It's a gilded wonder.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Alright, let's try that. We don't need to worry so much about elemental resistances. Yeah, that's crazy good. Yep, you're right. $9,264 armor, so we got a good amount of armor. We're still deficient in aura too. Oh. Cheers, man. Lightning. Oh. Oh, okay. That will definitely make a difference. Duh.
My mana is spent.
Yeah, that's a huge game changer. I forgot to equip Brian King too. Amateur hour. Alright, we need Brian King. We're getting stun locked. I can feel it. Stun is so bad. I forgot. Oh, totally forgot about that. I got it now, don't worry. Then we get crit immunity, and then, yeah. Those big hits are crits. Yeah, makes a huge difference. Oh.
My mana is spent.
Alright. One charge generation on hit. Give me what I want. That's what we want. That does nothing for me, but... Why does it do this? There we go. I reckon a lot will play it. I just wouldn't recommend it on League Start because I reckon to get it geared is going to be difficult. But someone might come up with a really good League Starter for it. You never know. But to get the mercs and everything you need is just, yeah, a bit too much going on. Mobility.
Must have time to gather my will.
Many will fail. Usually what happens. But hey, I reckon if you think it might be fun, go for it. Half the fun and troubleshooting sometimes. Good doing this run because it's getting my groove back. I'm out of practice in this game. Hey, Majestic. Just doing a bit of a level test for Delve. This is where we would be day one, at the end of day one, essentially. 100 Delve. Yeah, I think hunting for good warrants is smart, because you'll be able to so you'll be able to sell them for a fair bit. That's it, man. Like, realistically, I'll be farming really easily at 50 depth and pulling in a shitload of currency, so... Yeah, this is what I'm missing in PoE 2. Like, if we had this in PoE 2, I'd be laughing. $10,000 armor, 1,000 regen. Yeah, I have too, man, don't worry. Back in the depths. Yeah, this feels a lot better. I think I'm crit immune now. No, nearly crit immune. That's where a lot of my damage inbound was coming from, crit.
Must have time to gather my will.
This is feeling pretty okay now. Alright. There is. I agree with that. Stop attacking me and attack the totems, you nugget.
I am no beast of burden.
Ooh. Bone Shatter or Shield Crush will get there, but you'll need to get a Mage Blood. Most builds will need a Mage Blood to get that out there. But I'm gonna do a video on it, so. Shit. See, usually by about 100 depth, you're really cranking up the gear. Like, I have bad gear. Yeah.
I must have time to gather.
Yep. Light radius doesn't work in Delve. Jug, if you're gonna do it tankier. I think he tagged me in it too. 'Cause yeah, I've been doing the jug for a long time. We might do a leveling run for that too. We've got enough time. We've got a whole week to do leveling runs, so. There are builds that use light radius, but just not in this particular part of, yeah. Because darkness resistance and darkness radius are different to light radius. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep, I get what you mean. But I think the intention of that is with the, do we want this actually? We want that. That'll make me tankier. Probably got Aegis of Aurora, and that'll actually ramp me up. Yeah, I'll be making a league start guide for this. There's also another creator that did something similar last league, so I'll feature them as well. And then yeah, this will be probably my league starter, and we're going to take in a deep delve. As I'm playing it, I'm getting a better feel for the Hierophant. I think Aegis Aurora is definitely a good solution before we get something bigger and better. Because we can go ES hybrid and basically just tank damage with ES generation. What we have on this right now is like where you would be by tier 10 maps, so you'd just be cheesing the game. Like I'll be at T16 by the end of the first day easily, just understanding this the way that I do now. So right now it's a very messy setup. Yeah, that really ramped up my defense. Yeah. Well, we'll do progress updates daily, so... Yep, you're right, 100%. And Feeble on CWS would be a big game changer, defensively. But right now we're sort of cruising. Switching into the point Divine Shield definitely helps. Yeah, pretty much. We like start and delve very early, so that actually feels pretty okay with that setup. Bearing in mind, like, we got new corrupts, we got a whole heap of new tech that we can take in on this build to defense it up. I also want to take recoup rings and then move into infused flesh as well. That'll make me tanky earlier on. So recoup, damage recoup or life recoup, huge defense layer for delve build early on. I usually take them on my life-based setups. Hey, dude. But this is feeling pretty okay now. With that Divine Shield, that made all the difference. You can see my ES is just restoring from the damage I'm taking. So 105. So now we're starting to feel a bit better. Again, if you want. Yeah, you can, as long as you get a little bit of soul fight. Usually that's what I'll do. I'll cover it in a guide in the next few days. One second, guys. Ooh, ancient orb. Oh, yeah, shitload of maps. Too much shit on the ground. Let me drop it. Yeah, yeah, like Mercs, for example, that's now on the tree. Oh. Haha. Fuck off. We got more attack block now. We need to get to 75, 75. We're laughing. Which we can do technically. I don't know. I'm okay with it. I don't think it's a massive issue. I think it's interesting. It's like they shake the game up somehow. We're just cruising now. Still a little bit rocky, but we're getting there. We need more ES. That's our big deficiency right now. It's got better damage scaling because of the damage per totem, and you get extra totems, everything. It's just far better damage. Chieftain's not bad, but it just doesn't scale. Like, you can get billions of DPS with this ascendancy. I'm gonna work on it after stream tonight, probably tomorrow night. Shit. So, wonder.
One at a time.
So we'll map this. Not bad. Yeah, it's fair enough. Pretty sure I have it. Oh, we got every flask we need. Just take that for the time being. Oh. Probably not bad. I only usually run life flask because I find life flask shit. That could work. That could actually work quite well. We would need Enmity's Embrace too. Need more lightning res. Need that or Aegis Aurora. I don't know if we can have cord belts in the next league. That could be useful early on. Shit. We get Zenith with need 4 red. Really? Rather get one that isn't corrupted for that price.
Oh, wish I'd kept that.
Okay. Would that work? I don't know why that wouldn't. Okay. See what that looks like. Get rid of that. Can't use that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Reses are a bit scuffed, but that's okay. That'll work. Nope. Alright. Apparently that ring's not terrible. So we sort of want haste, and the reason why we want haste is because we would take that. Did I already have envy? Okay.
Business?
Thought I had a haste gem, but I don't.
Godslayer. Good.
By doing this, we don't need to have a quartz flask, which means we can put another defensive layer in. Don't do this. Give me one of each color. Bastard. No, I want... No. Alright.
What have you got for me?
My default when people ask me that, righteous fire.
Good luck to you.
Right. We should have perma uptime now on haste. Now we get spectral totems, so I don't know if that's actually going to be decent or not. Yep, two easiest builds you can play. 26,000 armor, not bad. I don't know what the spectral totems do. We should just like cruise through now. Need a lot more ES though. So like this is what I'd be doing in the first like 2 days pretty much.
Must have time to gather.
We run some early Crystal Kings, which is what I'll be planning to do with this, then we should be laughing. It's rejuve totems. I don't think it really works with this setup. But strong at least. So on that basis, we'll probably switch to this shield. No, we don't want that. We can't use that. Probably as we move into endgame. Okay. I mean, like, you're not going to have an issue now. You're just going to be able to walk through the game. And we haven't got our 4th ascendancy yet either, so we would get one of the alt ascendancies. Oh, shit. Gluttony. You might be right. Right, let's try... I don't think that shield is the right shield for this.
Ah, what are we shipping today?
Oh, I got tons of currency.
I'll put the word out.
Would have been cool if that shield worked, but nope.
One at a time.
It might work.
I must have time to gather my will.
Nearly 30,000 armor, it's not too bad. $71. What'd you realize? So we need chaos. No, I don't have one. Technically that might actually work. But I'd rather have armor. Okay. Alright. That's why you don't buy it any other way. It is pretty good, yeah. Shit almighty, we already have like big life. We need to fix our fire res though. Too many uniques.
One at a time.
This is just over 110, something like that. Yeah, 111. Hey, Moose.
Purity will prevail.
I think it's going to be pretty good. Oh, I don't have mobility skill. We've got 72% block, 70% spell block, 60% crit reduction, so the next upgrade is crit reduction. I think there'll be other bosses worth doing. I wouldn't discount it. I think you'll find the Abyss boss might be worth it next league if it drops Abyssal jewels. I was skeptical as to whether Chaos was the right way to go, but I think it is. And then we convert a lot of we overcap our fire res, and then a lot of our elemental damage will be worthless. And we already have nearly 30,000 armor with absolute shit gear, so our lightning res is actually really bad, so we would fix that with our rings. We're pretty strong. Yeah, I think so. I think there'll be some insane builds. Alright, can we go to 200? 198. Let's see what happens. $198. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like. It should be interesting. All right, we can do 200 delve. Pretty strong. And we've only got like base gear. All's uprising, like, yeah, that would cost maybe a little bit, but haste rolls aren't that expensive anymore. No one really uses them. Thanks for the sub, dude. These are the bad nodes, yeah. They're actually not too bad nodes with this setup because we can taunt enemies off of us. If we get hit, our blast charges trigger, so... There you go. Easy. Ridiculous. Alright, can we go to 300? Let's go to 260. I don't even have a granite flask on. Oh no, I do actually. We're at 260. My reses aren't capped either. In particular, lightning res. Does that affect totems? We're essentially crit immune now. Can we go lower? Let's really push it. Let's really push it. 350. Can we do 350? Maybe. It's pretty wild. 80% crit reduction. 349. Okay, let's push it more. Let's go. Let's get this build until it dies. Not enough. Not enough. All right. 498 at level 78.
Must have time to gather.
By the way, reses are not capped. With 46% lightning res. Alright. We go deeper. We're not challenging this build enough. 600! Surely this will wreck me. Oh, hell yeah, it's Rippy. Alright, the ultimate test. 600 depth on a level 78 character with unoptimized gear. Oh. So we had to push it to 600 in order to actually do some damage to it. Alright. So we're going to leave it there. I think our league start testing is good. I do believe that is quite strong. 500 depth delve. Which means we can do 250, 350 strategy absolutely seamlessly with no effort whatsoever required. So yeah. Anyway. We're going to make this ridiculous. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to go have a break and do some other stuff. But I will be back online tomorrow. There'll be more videos.